Mark Burnett with the Island Generation Baby Boomer News. Here it is. The World Health Organization. You can see that. I'm going to put it up there, but you can see it anyway. I'll put it up there on the screen. I've got their official document here that I printed out from the web. If you want to go there, it's the WHO.org. The WHO.org basically keeps track of every kind of disease and everything like that, but now they got a big beef on, well, beef, okay? And this has happened before. If you go back to my generation, back when I was young, there was bacon and nitrates. Remember that? Everything came out with no nitrates, no nitrates, traits, whichever, okay? And they banned it for a while. They took it out of bacon. There were stamps on top of it, just like today. There's everything gluten-free and everything like that, and organic grown. Well, back then there was nitrate-free, okay? And the idea was that, hey, nitrates, when you cook them, turns into nitrites, and when you do that, oh my God, it causes cancer and everybody's going to drop. Well, I'm not sure that everybody dropped, and maybe some people got cancer. I don't really know, okay? Maybe there is an increase. But now they're back at it again, and I forgot about it for the last 30, 40 years. Now they're back at it again, in which they have now posted in November 2015 all over the news that meat is bad for you, it causes cancer. And the interesting thing is, even in here they'll say 50 grams of meat can increase your cancer rate by 18%. I should point out that they're only talking about not all cancers, but they seem to be targeting colorectal cancers. Okay, so, you know, okay, I get it. It's target. It's the intestines. And obviously, you eat something, and the cancer causes within the intestines, or when you're holding on to it before you get rid of it, the nitrates or whatever get in there and do bad things. But they also included red meat into this too. All processed meat. You know what processed meat is? Let's go through those. You got your hot dogs. You got your pepperoni. You got anything salted, anything seasoned, so that'd be anything with a nice rub on it, something like that. Anything smoked, no smoked. I mean, you're pretty much out of meats at this point. Hot dogs, oh, they're way off the list, forget that. And then if you grill it, they say, okay, that causes even more cancer because you grilled it and that modified it, and you might as well eat, you know, raw meat. Is raw meat recommended by them? Well, they say, no, not really. We don't recommend that because, you know, even though it might be healthier, it'll probably kill you for some other reasons. So, you know, I don't think I'm going to give up my cows yet. But here's the animals listed, okay, that red meat refers to. And it's very interesting because one of them was taken out by almost every news organization, but I'm going to insert it back in for you, okay? That one that was taken out was horse. Horse. Don't eat horse, according to WHO, but not to the news agencies. Red meat refers to all mammalian muscle meat, including beef, veal, pork, lamb, mutton, horse, and goat. Now let's categorize those. Beef and veal. What are those? Baby cow, baby beef is veal, and beef. And then you got your pork. It's kind of by itself, it's pork is pork. And then lamb and mutton. Mutton's older sheep. Lamb is a young sheep. They just don't want to call it sheep, okay? However, horse. Horse is just there. You can eat folds, I guess. It doesn't matter. And goat, which a lot of people eat goat. So those are the foods that basically, you eat those, you cook them, you're probably going to die. The processed meat includes any mix of those guys together, which, you know, it's a hot dog. Yeah. Who knows what you're getting in there, okay? It's good, though, right? Tastes right. So those are all included in that, and the processed meat has the ability, they say, to give you cancer more. How much? Is that, where does that 18% come at? Well, 50 grams a day, and 50 grams, my math's not wrong. That's about two slices of bacon. Not like I eat slab. 2 slices of bacon can increase your cancer by 18%. Your chance of getting colorectal cancer, let's be clear about that. And of course that's, you know, to me it's like, well, okay, what if I eat a BLT? I'm putting six pieces of bacon on there. I'm up to like 50% already. These things are all relative and really matter, you know, a lot of different conditions here. And I know WHO went and processed a lot of data to get all this done, but I'm just not buying it. You know, I mean, in all honesty, you know, here, I'm not giving up my, let me get it over here. This is This is right out of my freezer here. You can see this. These are actually called beef ribeye cap steak. Okay, good stuff. Prime, no less. Okay, tasty. You ever go to Costco? Check that out. It costs you some serious money, but if you were to go out and buy steak at a restaurant, it costs you more. Get those, cook those, tenderest things on the planet. Not cheap though, $57 for one package. But I'm not giving that up, okay? Because the chances to me are still low. Plus the numbers don't make any sense to me. If we're saying there's an 18% increase for every 2 slices of bacon I eat, if you consider during the week how much meat you eat, you should be dead, okay? You shouldn't even be alive. Shouldn't even make it. Also, if you cook it, like I said, that causes more problem. That's in here. You can go up on the site and check it out. And they talk about, let's see what else here. They're 18%. In their 18%, this bugs me. If you figure a few million people eat meat, okay, certainly millions of people eat meat, they say that it accounts for, the cancer accounts for 34,000 cancer deaths per year. It seems a lot less than 18%, doesn't it? I mean, if you're 18% increase, I understand that's an increase, that doesn't mean you're going to get it. But even if you take that, and you take how many people eat meat, it seems really off, okay? So, I'm not sure about their numbers or what that 18% actually means. The other part that I hate about it is they sort of lumped red meat just into this as a matter of fact. In other words, and we think that red meat, it probably causes the same problem. The wordage is almost exactly that, okay? If you read it, you're just like, what? That's not scientific. So, to me, you need to think about these tests a little bit more. And then they had all these scientists come together, and I'm a great guy for science. I love scientists, love science, love statistics, but I'm also someone who's worked with statistics so long that I know that sometimes they don't make any sense. So you're telling me that all the people who went to these meetings and came up with these statistics and brought them together didn't go out and eat a steak afterwards, right? You're telling me they're all vegetarians? Is that what you're telling me, that everyone that came to the meetings is vegetarian? If you are, then this is a conspiracy and not a problem. Okay, now we know what it is. But I don't believe that. I believe those people went out and ate meat, they did everything, they brought out these ideas, they put them out there, they published them, maybe a little irresponsibly published them. And I'm just not buying it. Do people get cancer? Sure, people get cancer. Is it horrible? Yes, it's horrible. But how many things you got to give up before you say, oh, I'm cancer free? I guarantee you, if you stop breathing, you will not get lung cancer. I think I've solved it. That's it. Just stop breathing. This air here I'm breathing has pollutants. It's got pollen because it's kind of fall here right now. So, there's all sorts of things going into my lungs, okay? There's smells from the cooking, red meat, going into my lungs all the time. And if I stop breathing, my chance of lung cancer goes to 0. However, it's always above 0 if I breathe. And of course, if I smoke, breathing in something that's a known carcinogen, that's a known problem, and I'm doing it all the time in high quantity, then of course that's probably not going to go well for you. Okay, but meat. And then here, should I stop eating meat? Actually, one of the questions on the WHO site. It says eating meat has known health benefits, like living. So they're saying the weight of it, has to be weighed out as to whether it makes sense to do that or not. One of the things that kind of nagged at me on this question and answer that was up on WHO, it says that the IARC is a research organization that evaluates the evidence on the causes of cancer but does not make health recommendation as such. Sure, gets everybody on the news to report on it. However, they are often used as a basis for making national and international policies, guidelines, and recommendations to minimize cancer risk. Keep listening. Governments may decide to include this new information on cancer hazardous, on the cancer hazards of processed meat in the context of other health risks and benefits in updating dietary recommendations. Well, it sort of bothers me that they're making international policies. I don't want anyone to make an international policy or a local policy that says, hey, can't eat that meat, I'm sorry, buddy. You know, meat cops here. Used to mean something else. Meat cops here. That's way over the top. That's probably going to kill you. You got to stop. Again, guys, I think, in all honesty, I'm going to keep eating my red meat. I got that 18% to deal with. I eat 2 slices of bacon. But then there was this other article, almost same day, that says that aspirin, this is in Medical News Today, great publication. Medical News Today say aspirin may double survival for cancer patients. I got it. You just eat that beef and aspirin, you got yourself covered. Of course, don't eat it if you got a stomach ulcer or you're on some sort of blood thinner with aspirin. Don't think about it. Eat the steak. It's probably better by itself. But now we've got something that helps us even better to take care of the other problem. Just balance the two out. Don't keep the steak in you too long. Okay, and you'll probably do well. I think I'm gonna turn on the grill. What do you think?